Greetings, KyleUniverse here. How you guys doing tonight? I am up really late. I mean, I know I don't have a window back here, so you can't see that it's completely dark outside, but oh, it is late at night, and I just decided, oh, why not? Why don't we just make a video? And I think it's time to answer people's questions that asked me a asked me a question about a week ago. I did a Q&A video, and I asked people to just ask whatever question they'd like to know, and now I'm going to answer them. Okay, so let's see what we got. Do you watch cartoons? And if so, what do you watch? Oh man, I've been watching cartoons since I was a kid. I mean, I think most of us are like that, right? Gee, I mean, I haven't really gotten into any new cartoons, like, in quite a while, but like, if you were to say, like, what are my, like, all-time favorite cartoons, I'd have to say, Batman, the animated series, love that. Disney's Gargoyles, jeez, I used to watch that just all the time way back when. Animaniacs, Tiny Toons, Thundercats, The Real Ghostbusters, the 90s X-Men cartoon, and X-Men Evolution was good too. Oh man, there are so many. I could just go on and on. That could be its own video. What is your favorite video game? Wow. That's another thing that's just hard to pinpoint because it's like there's so many great games out there. But if I were to pick one, I would have to say The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Jeez. When I finally got into that game, I couldn't put it down, and yeah, everybody said the water temple was very stressful, but I honestly got through it just fine, and I kind of liked it. But yeah, I love that game inside and out. It is, I'd have to say yes, it is my favorite game. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. What is your favorite plush? My favorite plush of all time would have to be the Darkwing Duck plush. Oh, and that's another cartoon I forgot. I love Darkwing Duck. Okay, but yes, when I was a kid, I had this Darkwing Duck plushie, and in fact, I still have it. I mean, I don't know where it is now, but I'm sure it's somewhere. But that was my favorite plush because I loved the character, and I thought it looked cool. Got it from the Disney store. Yeah, Darkwing Duck, favorite plush. What is your most favorite obsession in your life? Oh, I just got an update on my phone. YouTube is mine, they say. Favorite obsession? Honestly, mine would probably be YouTube as well, but like in the editing side. I love to edit. It's a whole lot of fun to do, and I just find it very fun and relaxing. It can be stressful, but it is something that I really like to do. I would say, honestly, ultimately, I'd say being creative is my obsession. And right now, my creativity is coming out through YouTube. So I guess if you were to ask me, yeah, creativity is my obsession. Who is your favorite FNAF animatronic? Let's see. I actually have, I'd say there's two. I am a huge fan of Halloween. I love Halloween. I do stuff for it every single year. So I'd have to say Jacko Chica and Jacko Bonnie are probably my favorite because I just love their designs. They're just so cool looking, and the fact that they in the game they glow orange, just like that's just awesome. That is Halloween right there. That is so cool. So yeah, those two. What do you do in your meantime? And also, will you make some videos? For example, reaction videos. So I'm guessing you mean like in the meantime, what do I do when I'm not making videos? Basically, I work. Like, YouTube isn't my full-time job. It'd be great if it was someday, but I actually have two jobs that I work. I work a full-time job and a part-time job, both in the same day. So I have like 12-hour days. So I work a whole lot. So basically, when I'm not doing YouTube, I'm working. As for like reaction videos, I've always wanted to do like analysis videos, kind of like when, maybe like watching and reacting to like a trailer of a movie, then afterwards talking about it, kind of just piecing it apart, or taking it apart, whatever. Just talking about like the various parts of the trailer, stuff like that. That's something I've wanted to do for a few years. I might get into that, actually. Which series of videos are your favorites to make? Out of all the videos that I make, I would honestly say my favorite videos to put together are the Universe of Games videos. Now, I know those aren't some of my popular videos, but I just love making them because every episode it's a new video game to talk about. It gives me a lot of material to work with, and most of it is just my own personal opinions on it. Kind of like if it was a game that I experienced in the past, I'm basically bringing my own past emotions out and just talking about that. The thing is, it feels like a very personal, just talking about a video game. Like when someone comes up to you and you like start talking and you like, oh, what video game do you like? And you start like just saying, I like this video game, and it's just all from you. It's not like what other people say of it. It's your personal kind of opinion about that video game, and that's what those episodes kind of feel like to me. Like I'm just giving my own personal feeling about these games, and I really enjoy making those the most, I would say. What are some future projects you're planning? Aren't you sick of doing plush videos? I do actually have a lot of different types of videos that I'm going to do. In fact, they're not all going to be on this channel. I'm going to revive some of my older channels that I had years ago, and I'm going to make some content on that because sometimes you can't put multiple different things that are so different on the same channel. Kind of like, let's say if I made a video about knitting, which I'm not. I'm just using that for example. If I made a knitting video, I'm probably going to attract a different crowd than people that like video games. So you have to make different channels for stuff like that. So I'm going to be starting some new videos that will be on other channels. I'll make sure to update you on that. Stay tuned. As for, am I tired of making plush videos? I would say that I'm not tired of making them, but I am kind of tired of making them all the same way. I mean, a lot of them are kind of cookie cutter. I would like to explore new ideas because I've got like, I think 5 left that I haven't done, and I'd like to maybe make them more original than I have in the past. How old are you? How old do I look? The thing is, everybody always gets my age wrong because I look way younger than what I actually am. Everybody usually says like, are you 21 or are you 24? But I'm actually 33. Yeah. Where is that nature scene? I've tried to guess before. Is it Indiana? This person's referring to the my announcement of the Q&A where I was out just outside, kind of like in the woods filming. And this is actually kind of funny. I have quite a few people, well, not a lot, but a few people ask me where do I live because I've done like several outside filming videos, and lots of people have said like, do you live in like Canada? Do you live in Indiana or Ohio? And I don't think I will say as of right now because it's kind of interesting because some people do guess pretty close, but no one's actually guessed it yet. And if you look at like, if you're familiar with mountain ranges, you would probably figure out where I am, really, whether or not I'm in Canada or the U.S. So I won't say I won't say right now, but we'll just see if someone eventually will get that. This next group of questions comes from one of my most loyal viewers, Revy is Best Pony. Hey Revy, thanks for being with the channel for years. I really appreciate that. Seriously. Okay, so he asked, he asked where I am located again. What's your favorite and least favorite comic series? Include favorite single issue comic. Let's see. The comics I read vary from time to time. Like I've read a few of like the New 52, like Superman, Supergirl, all that, Batman. I read them from time to time, but a few years ago, I was really into, especially growing up, the Uncanny X-Men comics of the 90s, but also the Sonic the Hedgehog comic series. I picked up an issue of that every single month. And as for favorite issue, there was a special called Supersonic versus Hyper Knuckles, and it was just great because it was all like. By the way, yes, I am holding a Golden Freddy. He's hanging out here. It was all like fan service because it's like, okay, who wouldn't want to see Supersonic fight Hyper Knuckles? And it was awesome. And I like the fourth wall break that Tails and Sally say, like, chances are they'll be fighting by this page, and then you skip ahead and they're fighting by that page. It was great. So yeah, that one. So okay, let's see what other questions you have. How many games in total do you have? I've never counted, but geez, yeah, I know you see them behind me all the time when I make videos. Geez, if I were to throw out a number, it's got to be at least probably 300 games or so. That's the number I'm going with, but it may be more, it may be less than that. Okay, and the last one from Revy. What inspired me to start making YouTube videos? Okay, so I started my passion for video editing back in 2003, and that's when I took some video production classes. And for the first time, I was kind of sat down in front of a video editing machine, and I started putting together clips, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. I really love doing this. So from like 2003 to basically the present, I made videos and just edited them together, and it was my new passion because it was so much fun. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to make these music videos. I want to put these clips together. It's like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I'm so grateful that I took this class and learned how to edit together, and it's just been fun ever since. And oh wait, you asked me what inspires me, not how did I get started. Okay. Actually, I'd say the people around me. And the people in my life, they inspire me too, but also I'd say the other people that I've come to know online. Sometimes if you can't figure out a project and you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't know if this project is gonna work. Sometimes I watch other people's YouTube channels, and it kind of inspires me to do better at my work. Like when I was at VidCon last year, I talked to other YouTubers that were there, and that was a big inspiration point for me because we were all talking about our work. And we were like, I do this, you do that, and it's inspiring to just be in the same room as those people. And so, I guess ultimately, friends and other YouTubers inspire me to do my best. This one comes from Twitter. I have a question. When Five Nights at Freddy's movie comes out, will you watch it? Of course I'll watch it. I'm a big fan of that series, of course, as you can see. I'm holding the Golden Freddy plush right now. Yeah, I'm excited for the movie. I don't really know what it's going to be about, like what storyline they're going to go off of, or, how it's going to be presented. But yeah, of course, I'm going to go watch it, and I'm probably really going to like it. We'll see. Okay, now this last one is the one that lots of people asked me about when this video came out, and it's now time to answer it. Anybody knows the numbers at minute 132, or what it means? Okay, so this is why I'm holding the Golden Freddy plush. Months ago when I made the Golden Freddy plush video, in the video you can see there's a part where numbers flash on the screen, and some of the numbers are highlighted in blue and the others are white. Now, what this was originally, this was an idea that actually never got fully realized, and the next plushie video, which was going to be the Funtime Foxy Mango plushie video, there's supposed to be like little instructions hidden in that video to tell you what to do with those numbers, but I didn't put them in because of something I'm about to tell you about. But what you were supposed to do with these numbers were different forms of math. Okay, so you see the first two group of numbers, 18 and 8? If you subtract that, it becomes 10. And then the next two group, the 7 and the 6, subtract that, and it becomes 1. And then the 8 and the 2, you multiply those together, and it becomes 16. Or, if you look at it a different way, October 1st, 2016. Now, originally what this was going to be the first day of my plushie contest. I was going to hold a weekly contest on my YouTube channel, and every week I was going to give away one of my plushies to, you know, whoever would win the contest of that week, and just each week have a different one and you could win it. Now, the reason why I didn't go through with this contest was because I didn't know that YouTube's policies on contests had changed. And their policy said that anybody who takes part in a contest has to be at least 18 years of age. And I happen to know that some kids, or mostly kids, are watching these plushie videos. So then I was like, I guess it wouldn't be in my best interest to do that contest, you know, it wouldn't work. And I'm not looking to get, you know, my channel in trouble with YouTube, so that's why that didn't happen. And that's what those numbers meant. And yeah, it's too bad I couldn't do that. I mean, I guess I could still do the contest. It would have to be like maybe through Twitter or something like that. If I do decide to still go through with it, it would be something like that. And I'll make sure to let you guys know if I do go that route. But hey, thank you for joining me this late at night. I mean, you guys are probably watching this during the day, but as for me, it's late at night, so I may edit this together really quick and then go to bed. But thank you for joining me this evening. I'm KyleUniverse, and I will see you out there.